official get to know Nicki Kupps.
Hi, friends.
All right. So essentially, like, when did you start Book
Hold on.
Talk? Okay.
I'm sharing this to my story first because I
Yes.
can do that,
Oh,
right?
yes. Do the shares. Do
Add
your
to
shares.
story.
This is just for funsies. Hi, Dee. Cute idea. I would like to see that. I am making it a goal to go live way more often. So I feel like this will put pressure on myself and motivate me. Like, no, I have to get my person in this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you could. I was like, depending on what you want to do, you could put that in your bio, like live interviews Friday nights or something.
Every single, yes.
So
every
that
single,
people know and hold you accountable. You
Yes.
could also put like I mean, you could reach out to people you want to do, or you could put like a Google form and have people be like, hey, if you want to be on here, like submit.
Absolutely. That's a really good idea because I want to meet everybody.
Yeah.
We vibe, we network, we do the thing, you know?
We do the thing.
We do the thing. Okay. As you take a bite. Everyone meet Nicki Kupps. Nicki, when did you start Book Talk? I know you know this answer. Like
March 1st, 2024.
So we're coming up on year 2, right? Am I no, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And how often do you post and what platforms do you post on, like other than TikTok?
I post minimum of once per day. I aim for 3 per day. And I post on TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and YouTube.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Like clockwork.
Like one up, right. Like I'm like when I record or post and get things ready, I post it on TikTok. Before I hit post, I highlight the caption and I copy it. And then I hit post. And then as soon as that's done, I immediately head over to Instagram. I upload it. I add the caption. If it's tagging anyone, I change their tags to their Instagram handle. Then I copy that. Then I hit post. Then I put it on Threads. If it doesn't automatically go on Threads, the 2 reasons it won't automatically go on Threads is either if you're collabing with someone on Instagram or if the caption is more than 500 words. So then I'll just go and paste it directly into Threads and I'll post it there. And then I will take that same video and put it as a short on YouTube.
Okay, so you are doing all that just for yourself. Now, I know this, but do you help anybody else out with their social media where you have to post
I do.
as well?
And actually, I really should be doing that right now. I need to post for today. So
Okay.
I post for the Smashcast podcast, which is Stephen Walker and PB Squamer doing a podcast that I function as their assistant. So I find clips of theirs and I post those every day and I do the same thing. So I post on TikTok, I post on Instagram, I post on Threads, and I post on YouTube. And we post once a day for the podcast.
So that is, I mean, number one, just being consistent across the board, at least minimum once a day. You're getting in front of people on many different platforms. Would you say, now granted, you were pretty much, I'm assuming here, you were pretty much there for the start-ish of Smashcast. I would say like when it was in its infancy stages. So you've been able to kind of see that growth on that account as well. Would you just, if you had to give advice to people, would you say like once a day is a good place to start? But like do you ever post multiple times a day on that?
Not really.
Or just once, right?
Yeah, that one's once. I mean, I think there's strategy involved in the content, but I also think a lot of it is kind of luck based. And I say this to people, I'm like, every post that you put on the internet is a lottery ticket and you never know which one's going to hit. Right. So the more you can post, the better off you are. But if you can't say, I'm going to post 6 times a day if that's not sustainable for you, because that's not going to feel good. That's going to stress you out. You're not going to do it. And then you're going to fall off and then you're going to get distracted and disappointed and you're not going to want to keep going. So you have to figure out a plan that actually makes sense.
Yeah. I think having a good range, like an attainable range is good. And if you can hit those 6, like a couple days, great.
There was a while where I've also heard like you shouldn't post within like 2 hours of another, but some people post like constantly. There was a while where I was posting like 3 to 5 a day. Yeah. There was a time when I had that bandwidth and that was awesome. And I do think I saw growth just because if you get on average 10 followers per video, the more videos you put out, the faster your growth.
Right. I mean, technically you're doing it for not just yourself now too. So your bandwidth is getting shorter and shorter, plus your business, all that. So Chad just asked you if you use something like Buffer. What is Buffer, Chad? Is that like one of those apps that allows you to like, oh my God, like Hootsuite or whatever, where it allows you to post
where it like automatically kind of shares
Would
it.
push it out. Discovered if you post not my face, it does very well.
Look,
I have
content. Yeah.
That's the opposite for me. The only time that has ever done well for me is my book wrapping, like the Christmas wrapped books, where I show people how to make it like so the wrapping has like pockets and shit. But if I don't put my face in it, like it does not do very well. It just for me personally.
I have had like bookshelf transitions or things like that. I find because I'm in a bookish space, I find if there are books or bookshelves in it, it does better.
Okay, that makes sense.
I did not know about Buffer Chad. No, I do everything manually. There is a reason then.
Oh my god, I was literally about to reply back to Zane, stop it. No, that's not what I meant.
No, I think it totally depends on what your audience knows you for. Like, I think both Sam and I are lifestyle-ish creators in that, like, we talk to the camera and, like, it's not the same thing. It's not the same formula every single video. It might be asking questions sometimes. It might be a random story time. It might be book recommendations. It might be little lip sync. Like it's a variety of things. So I think that's kind of a big part of it, because if people expect something from you, and if you've had a couple of videos that are faceless videos do better than that, and then, okay, TikTok and the algorithm and the TikTok gods and whatever see that and they're like, oh, this did well. And then when you post something different, it'll go down because it's like, oh, this is different content. So yeah. I also think sometimes you have to wait out the algorithm.
I also, Ryan's like bread talk. Like if I started posting my sourdough stuff on my page, I don't know how the hell that would actually go. Right. Like I have no clue. Or like I was going to post your, so I have sitting in my drafts because you're doing the drafts challenge. Total sidebar note, but also still kind of on brand. I have your transitions when I did your makeup. I have like, I have those sitting in drafts, and I literally thought about it today, and I was like, do I post this to my stories? Do I post this as a real post? Because you're in it. My face isn't in it, so it's going to be you. So I'm like, I wonder if I don't know how this is going to do. So I'm wondering if.
Look, here's the before. I literally have no makeup on right now.
You were stunning either way.
I appreciate you for lying to me.
I am not, oh my god, no. Literally, like, so I had that sitting there. I have it ready, but I'm like, okay, I want to clear out my drafts. We're doing this, but
I'm like, I think last I checked 111 drafts. And the thing is, as I go through them, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to post this. I don't think I'm going to post this. So what I need to do is delete those. If I'm not going to post it, I need to delete them. I have them going back to, I think, March right now. That's insane.
You don't even like, I don't look the same. You need to just get it out of there. Like save your storage.
Yeah.
Hi, Brandon. Skullkeeper literally posts everything.
Yeah, post anything. Like, and what I've been trying to say to some people who are like, oh, well, I'm afraid of it being cringy, or I'm afraid you draft from 23. I love that for you. Wow. But like for people who are like, oh, I'm afraid of like, oh, what if it doesn't do well? I'm like, okay, so it doesn't do well. All that means is people haven't seen it. That's it.
Right.
No one knows. No one knows that it isn't doing well. If you think people know that it isn't doing well, then it's doing well.
Shit. I've thought about that too, but I'm like, I change my hair color so freaking often that I'm like, if I posted something from like my blonde stage, like. I
mean, even when I do like, and I'm coming up on 2 years, so I only have 1 year of like on this day. So like my on this day, go Skullkeeper. I love that. Do you have anything from from Spellbound from this year? I don't think I do. I didn't really do a lot of content at Spellbound. We shall see.
But that's the goal, is to get rid of them by the end of the year, right? So
yeah, I want to clear. I mean, that I will continue to build up more because I'll like film stuff, and especially seeing you, like we are going to bulk up on content. People are going to be sick of us,
or they're going to love it.
That too.
I was going to say, I actually, right before I got on live, I posted a draft from when I was up visiting you. So I was like, all right, there's one out. Done. Perfect. I love not having drafts. Like, I feel so clean. I'm like, oh, the world is my oyster. Yeah, never sick. Look.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also really need drafts because
See,
there are
I like
times where I
them for
can't
like
post.
right when I'm going to work or something, when I'm in the office and I'm like, okay, that, or if I'm gonna be out and about running out all day, like
Yeah.
I like having drafts. So like for posting for the Smashcast, I don't really keep drafts of it. Like I need to start getting better and like kind of plan ahead. But
Yeah.
like the days I'm gonna be out and about and not have time to actually like cut the videos and edit it and come up with captions, I like having them ready to go. But I'm
I
usually doing
want to
that the
point
night
this
before.
out is that both of us and some of the people that are in the comments, when you're treating social media like a job, like it's something
Yeah.
that you have to do, your mindset is shifted than like
Hmm.
the person that's just doing it for fun, throwing things up whenever. But like we are literally trying to make this
Yeah, I
our
my goal is for this to be
a
a full-time job.
career.
Hmm. But I will say I didn't start like that. And I tell this story a lot of the time, but like I started posting on March 1st of 2024 because I didn't know, like I work a corporate job. I still have a 9 to 5, but I know that I don't want to do that for the next 30 years. And I don't know what I want to do, but I knew that whatever it was, I don't want to just work for a company and do that. Like I wanted to, I guess, be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know in what capacity. And I wanted to own a business and I wanted it to be like working for myself and doing that. So I was like, whatever it is, if I want to succeed at it, I have to get comfortable putting myself out there, get comfortable on camera, and get comfortable promoting myself on social media. So I said, okay, I like books. One of my best friends was like, she said for a long time that she was like, you could do this. She's like, you read so many books, you have such good recommendations, like you could totally do book talk. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's see what happens. So I started talking about books. I told myself I was going to post once a day for the month of March, 31 days. And then that was it. I just wanted to do it because I was like, this scares me. I want to get comfortable in front of a
Mm-hmm.
camera. I want to get comfortable on social media. And I somehow became friends with Sam and we started like commenting on each other's and hyping each other's up. And then at the end of the month, I was like, wait, like, I'm not done. This is just who I am now. I post once a day on social media. And I think by that time, I had already started posting more than once a day. I was maybe like twice or three times. And then April 1st, so like after my challenge was over, I had someone send me books off my wish list. And I was like, oh my God, this is like a thing that could happen. And
Yeah.
then that night, I was like feeling motivated because someone sent me books and I came back in, I had to run errands and I was like, I'm going to go live. And I went live and Sam was in the comments and was like, hey, and I was like, hey, you want to jump on? And she's like, I don't know you, but okay. And here we are.
And here we are.
Hmm.
The rest is history. Beautiful history.
Yeah. Can we on New Year's Day, because I know even though we were mutuals, I'm calling April 1st, 2024 our like friend anniversary because
Okay.
that's when we went live. Can we do something on January 1st, which will make it our 12, 20-month anniversary?
Okay.
I don't know, like we could, I'm thinking like, like the
We'll have to
balloons
count
when
it
people
out, right?
celebrate.
Like, yes. Ryan said like a rom-com, like how we met. This is this is how I met your mother.
We'll do a rom-com, but we'll do like the situational intro where we're like walking around and bump into each other and then
Yeah.
turn around and laugh. Except
Yeah.
you're gonna be up here and I'm gonna be down here.
I feel like people love our dynamic, our height dynamic especially.
Oh, absolutely.
It's wonderful.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've answered one question.
Long story long, we're
One
yappers.
story long is a meet cute anniversary, exactly. All right, so tell the audience what are your primary genres, because I know people here know me obviously through the lit RPG fantasy realm, but little did you know I started out with Nicki
As a romance girly.
as a romance girly. Yes.
Yeah. I read romance books, specifically spicy romance books. With morally gray MMCs is ideal. I also like romantasy, but
Paranormal.
God.
What?
What's that from? When Harry Met Sally? The sounding out a big O in a diner. That's a scene from the movie. Literally, my mom said this to me the other day because that was something.
I said yes.
Birthday Girl's good. Yep. Okay. Yeah. That and then so Rob Reiner, who was the like movie director who is no longer with us,
Yeah.
which is awful. But he was what he did when Harry met Sally, and apparently, I found this out after the fact. That scene in When Harry Met Sally, when they're having dinner and she like fakes an O. There's another woman across the aisle in that scene who goes, "I'll have what she's having," and that woman was Rob Reiner's mother
Aww.
because he, I guess, directed or produced the movie. So
That's so cool.
right?
Well, fun fact of the night, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay,
what was
so
the question?
your primary genres.
In my bio, I have smut and dark romance, and I think that sums it up. I do like
All right.
romantasy also, but like heavier on the romance than the fantasy.
Okay. What genres will you probably not? I don't want to say like you're against reading them, but like, what do you stay away from?
Everything else.
Okay.
No,
That sums it up.
no, I also like self-help books and personal development books. I think mindset shifts are important. I love paranormal romance, but like romance is a huge genre, so there's a lot of subgenres in that. In terms of stay away, like really epic fantasy, high fantasy, I love the idea of it, but I just don't that's not what I want to do. No, I read Dungeon Crawler Carl or listened to it. I did listen to DCC.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anna, she's starting in January. Yay!
Yay!
Another future crawler.
Yeah.
Right now we are interviewing my friend Nicki. I'm practicing with some like basic questions about the like meet the Booktoker kind of a thing. So we're practicing because it's a kind of a series idea so that I can force myself to go live more.
I would also I love the idea of thriller, but it never appeals to me, if that makes sense. And I'm such a mood reader that like the book needs to appeal to me if I'm gonna try to pick that up.
Don't make this girl do a buddy read. It won't happen.
No. Oh my God, no. I'm so sorry. You know what? That's a better answer. What books will I stay away from? Anything that someone tells me I have to read.
Yeah.
As soon as it becomes something I need to do, nope, I'm out.
Nope. You need to pick it. What's currently the big names of books in your area of romance? Like, what are the big ones right now?
I feel like there's so
Lights
many.
Out, Caught Up, like that, I feel like is a big one right now.
Yeah, Nevessa Allen and Brynn Weaver, I think are big names, both in like what I would say dark rom-com.
Mm-hmm.
Dark romance itself, Chantel Tessier is a big one. She does the Lord series. I'm like trying to think what's on my bookshelf. I feel like there's so many. I also feel like there's a lot that are like kind of niche. Like, you'll find like if you read a book and I'm like, oh my God, I love that. Like one of my favorite motorcycle club romances, which I just devoured years ago, was by Jean St. James. Or Unhinged series, The Lords. Yeah, Lee Rivers is big. I haven't read any of hers, but I want to. I'm trying to think who was at like Spellbound when I was there.
Ryan, what are you talking about? A cheese shop? The Milking Farm? I feel like I'm seeing that like Minotaur book in my brain.
Morning Glory Milking Farm. I haven't read that. I need to.
I haven't either.
I also need to read Paddled by Krampus.
That sounds festive.
So the boys just read it for the podcast, and literally they have shameless plug, I guess. So they have a Patreon account where they have what they call secret Smash episodes from the Smashcast, where it's like 30-minute episodes that come out every Friday, only available for Patreon subscribers. Today's episode was them talking about the book Paddled by Krampus.
Jesus Christ, okay.
It's like 44 pages. It's literally on my Kindle. So
have you started? Oh, you haven't started, you said.
No.
You should read Westerns.
I love cowboy romance.
I was gonna say cowboy. Yeah, Morning Glory Milking Farm is a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I have heard that several times actually. What kind of Westerns are we talking? Just actual, go buddy. Actual Westerns or like romance, like cowboy romance?
I would say everything for me needs to be under the umbrella of romance. I like the idea of like thriller or horror or something, but nah.
Cheese love triangle. That's a little bit much.
I like cheese, but like I don't
The
want to
doorknob
do it.
one, unhinged thing was enough
did
for
the
me. I
door
think
one.
I'm good.
Honestly, the door one, for what it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Horror. I love horror. I don't think Nicki's into horror, right? Is that a good assumption? Not a horror
Yeah.
girl? Okay. What is one trope, I guess since we're in the romance space, this is perfect. What's one trope that you think is just overdone? Like you're just kind of like, would you like kind of move past it?
I
Is that a
feel
hard
like
question?
I'm easy, and the overdone ones are ones that I like. I don't like a pregnancy trope. That's just not what I want to read.
I don't know if that's
But
overdone though. I think that's
I don't
kind of
think
like
it is.
not a lot of people really like that one.
I mean,
So
I hate a miscommunication.
yeah.
Like a
Yes.
miscommunication in a third act breakup.
Literally Zane said the same thing.
Yeah, I'm like miscommunication trope and a third act breakup makes me so angry. So, okay, and here's the way that I define dark romance as so there's two things that I think makes it dark romance. One is if one of the main characters offs someone and you're still rooting for them.
Okay.
Like if whether it's in self-defense or because they do it for fun or whatever it is, I think that makes it dark romance when we like romanticize someone who does that because listen, it's fiction. We're reading fiction, we know that. I think another thing that makes it dark romance is when the big bad that like, you know, 3/4 of the way through the book that's happening is instead of a breakup, it's one of their lives is in danger. It's someone gets napped. It's like something like that.
I mean, you gotta have that build up. It's the build up, and then oh, everything's better now. Oh, but wait, at the end, there's like a little hook.
Like I think that a miscommunication trope is the problem because there has to be a problem that gets solved at the end. I think the miscommunication trope is when the problem is the characters, and I think anything else is when the characters are facing a problem,
right?
Not getting into it with each other.
Yes.
Yeah. Did that answer the question? What was the question?
What's one trope that you think is overdone?
Yeah, I think like a third act breakup and a miscommunication.
Okay. You mentioned self-help, green lights.
So it is. And so, okay, so Green Lights is Matthew McConaughey's book that he just wrote about his whole life. It was so good. It's on my shelf. I loved it. And not only that, he narrates it. So like you can literally hear him tell his whole story. And it was so good.
Speaking of your shelves, the next question, this leads perfectly into it. Approximately, how many books do you own? And what percentage of them have you read, if you had to guess?
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Hey, we don't judge here. We don't judge here.
We're going to go on an adventure. I have approximately 450-ish books. There's the books. And of those approximated 450, I would probably say I've read 20 to 30%.
I was about to say that's not bad, but you know, that's average. Oh,
yeah, I don't think it's great.
I mean, it is what it is. It's your truth. You're speaking your truth.
I am. I also like, I have a lot of books that I've gotten lately are ones that like people are sending me, which is amazing. And I love that. And I'm happy that I can promote it on socials. And I hope that it helps like any authors or anyone who's doing that. But I don't necessarily always have the bandwidth to do that. So like things are kind of getting added to my shelf at a rate way faster than I can read, because when you're also treating social media like a job, the way you mentioned we do earlier, that takes away from reading time.
It does.
Like this year, I think I've read, and the number of books doesn't matter, but just for me being relative, this year, I think I've read about 30 books.
Okay.
And the past 2 years, I read over 100.
Right. It's so freaking true. Finding that balance of, I'm working a full-time job. I'm trying to keep up this account and post to several platforms while also engaging with your community. Don't forget that, because you got to go through and you got to comment and you got to message and you're constantly keeping up with the people. And then actually sitting down to read and then funneling through messages and trying to, like, if you're on the business side of things, like it's,
I like have to make time in my day, and I'm trying to plan out my schedule and make sure that, okay, I have time in my schedule to engage. I have time to check emails. I have time to catch up on things. I have time to follow up with client calls. Like, I have time to do all of these things. Time to make content, time to edit content.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's
and
a
then
lot.
time to explore so that you can find trends and see, you know what I mean? See what's relevant.
Yeah.
It keeps you busy. Oh, and then, you know, keeping yourself healthy and your house clean and, you know, life, you know?
Yeah, full-time job, side hustle, social media, engagement. It leaves maybe 2 hours to read. Yeah, 2 hours like a month.
Maybe. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not even gonna hit my goal. I think last year I did like 125-ish books. This year I'm currently at 89 and I have to finish those 2. I told you. So I will finish the year at 91, which is still amazing.
Yeah.
But I will tell you right now, I know that for me personally, some of those books were very short little novellas to pump my numbers up. And I don't need, like, I don't like that. Like, I just read them to get my numbers up. And that's...
Yeah. Yes, audiobooks are included in those reading stats. I would say of the books that I've read this year, or the books I've consumed this year, it probably, bye Lewis, probably, I'm going to say I eyeball read like 1 or 2 of them. I think I've done almost exclusively audio this year.
My audio has gone way up this year, for sure, because I'm trying to fit in reading when I can at that point. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there cleaning the house, or I'm driving or whatever. Like, that's the only time I can get any reading in. So
that's what I used to do. But the problem is now when I'm driving, I send you 20-minute voice notes.
I literally said that when I first got on live. We were talking and I was like, wow, because someone was like, oh, do you listen to podcasts? And I'm like, no, between sending voice messages on the phone or listening to books if I can, like podcasts are not a priority.
Yeah. No.
Hi, Carmen.
I'm like, my podcasts are when Sam sends me a podcast. Hi, Carmen.
Literally. Literally.
I do that. Like, I send my thing, and halfway through the podcast, I'm like, it's 15 minutes in, and I'm like, well, good morning, Sam. Welcome to your daily dose of nonsense with Nicki. I hope you're enjoying the podcast. Yep.
And then we send one back, and it's a whole cycle. Going back to your books, your physical books.
I also apologize. I'm doing laundry, and you can probably hear that in the background.
I would say I have music going in the back to kind of muffle some of my background too. So who knows? Last one, I guess, about the physical books that you own. Do you have any books that you own on purpose, multiple copies of?
No.
So
okay. I mean, I guess there's a couple that I have multiples of, but like I am not someone who goes, oh my God, I need that version and that version and that version. That's not my style.
Weird. I'm specific. I'm very specific. Yeah. It's literally Dungeon Crawler. Well, no. Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl and Throne of Glass. That's it.
Yeah. I can tell you, I think I want to say there's 4 books that I have duplicates of. And I have This Spells Love because I had it on my wish list and then I also purchased it. And the one that got purchased from my wish list was purchased by Emily McIntyre, which was fantastic. So like I'm keeping both of those. Yeah. I have 2 copies of Carnage by Chantal Tessier because I had the original and then I got copies of Carnage and Madness when I went to a signing edition, simply because I wanted to get them together. I have 2 copies of Quicksilver because one is signed and one I think Randy had gotten for me before I had the signed copy. And I have 2 copies of a book by Sarah Dessen called Keeping the Moon because I was at Sam's and we went thrift shopping at multiple stores and I thrifted the same book twice but in different covers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember that.
So I'm pretty sure those are the 4 duplicates.
Who did you send a DM to, me or her?
Uh-oh.
Well, I can't check it right now, but I'll check it afterwards. Oh, me. Okay. Okay. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. 4 questions left. We are doing great. Okay. And it seems pretty like flowy, right? Kind of like not too bad. All right. Just a
And
generic.
look, I think an interview should be flowy. You should play
Yes.
off of each other, and it
Uh-huh.
should feel like a natural progression of conversation. I think when it's just question, answer, question, answer, question, answer, like you don't get to know anyone.
Well, obviously, like, since we know each other so well, I'm a lot more comfortable. So I'm like, I'm wondering how this is gonna go. Like, obviously, I'm practicing on my friends first. Like,
Yeah.
you, Kate, I'll probably get D up in here at some point to do this as well. Like, I should create a little Google thing, a Google form for people that want to do it so I can line them up. But,
Yeah. And you
okay.
can ask them a couple of things ahead of time
Mhm.
about them, like as their platform, as what they're known for, as what their goals are, and figure out a time that might make sense. If it's an author who is going to have a book coming out in a month, maybe they want to talk to you after the book's coming out, things like that. Like, so you can kind of plan that accordingly, but you could definitely put a lot of that information in.
Okay. We'll make that happen when you're down here in a week.
We will.
Literally a week.
I'm so excited.
Well, I guess we kind of already talked about this, but like, who are your top, let's say top three must read authors? Anything that they come out with, you're in there.
I like it. Okay, so the answers that I want to give are like the top, like the normal ones that I feel like everyone knows, but I kind of don't want to give those answers because I feel like I haven't read enough of all of their backlogs. And I kind of want to do that. Although I will say Brynn Weaver, I think anything that she comes out with, I will read.
Good one.
I also would say I'm like trying to think what's on my bookshelf. Like, I loved Lights Out, and Caught Up was a great book, but I feel like I've read another book of Nevessa's and I enjoyed it, but I can't actually tell you right now anything that happened in it.
So maybe we're not going to include her.
And so that's why I'm like, maybe like sometimes it's just the book. But
that's okay. We can move on. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right.
Hold on. Sorry. Elle Thorpe. Elle Thorpe is one of my auto-buy authors.
Okay.
She's an Australian author. She does the Saint View universe, and I am obsessed with all of them.
Okay. So you got one. Well, another one.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've talked about like your who you're hyped for, right? Who we're gonna talk a little bit of shade, only a teensy bit, and we're on live, so it doesn't count, right? What books do you think personally are overhyped on Book Talk?
So I don't think that there are necessarily books that are overhyped. I think, and this is going to seem like a very PC answer.
It's your opinion, right? Like
this is just who I am. Yes. Like I don't really throw shade with stuff. Like I think that the books are overhyped because there are a lot of people who love it. I think I'm probably in the group of overhyped. Like Ravenhood series is like one of my top tier series, and I have plenty of friends and know plenty of people who don't like it. So like I would say some people would say it's overhyped. I loved that series.
Right.
But I think if I had seen it the way that it's hyped up now and went into it, I might have high expectations and that would have been a problem. But as far as books that I think are like, so like what I'll say like more is like my bookish hot take kind of thing. Like there's a couple of books that I should have loved, like The Pucking Wrong Number by C.R. Jane was a dark hockey romance. He stalked her, but like I found that he was kind of too manipulative in the book. And I didn't like that. I was like, he was manipulating her life and she didn't know about it. Like, and I don't know, there was just other stuff. So like, I didn't love that.
Did you DNF it?
No, I finished it.
Were there any that you did DNF?
Ice Planet Barbarians.
This year?
No.
Okay.
There are books that I've BRB'd.
Which ones BRB?
God of Malice, I think, is the first, whatever the first one in that Rena Kent Legacy of God series. I got like halfway through and I'm like, I should be loving this.
Yeah. You might just
But it
not
just
have been in the
wasn't
right
it.
headspace, I guess.
I'm such a mood reader. Um,
I'm sorry. Kirsten asks, have you read any of the others from the Pucking Wrongs number series?
no, I know there's the Pucking Wrong date. I haven't. I met her. She was really nice. But I just didn't. And then now
Kirsten,
so
I'm
that's
sorry.
what that was. What?
Sorry, I said it wrong
Person.
again.
Yeah.
Kirsten.
Also, so I met CR Jane at Wild and Windy. I was there with Randy in May, and then we met her. She was very nice. Randy's a huge fan. Like, and I mean, I was happy to meet her. That was fine. It just there's also a thing in it, and I don't. It's like a spoiler, but it's a dark romance. It's like not like a story spoiler. He gets her name tattooed on his, and all I can think, and I think this is what really got to me. I'm like, he had to like stay hard for that, right?
Unless unless they like
Is it like,
stretched it out, the skin or whatever.
and then he comes home and immediately gets inside her, and I was
Oh
like,
no.
no, there's so much
No.
wrong with that.
No.
I know it's a book.
They
This is
use
called
a
the Puck-
spatula to like
to hold it.
it. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
It's a completionist. Oh. They stretched it out. Yeah. Well,
yeah. I don't
I
know.
mean,
Yeah,
pull and hold. Pull and hold.
yeah. There's also
I'm like,
okay. Wait.
no.
I have a totally inappropriate question. Because I saw like a video about this at some point where this girl is like, "Did you know that when it's soft, you can like twist it 360?" And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? So now I feel like I need to ask every male I've ever met if that's the
Mhm.
case.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. I'm sure it seems like something feasible.
It does.
Maybe.
Right. So if anyone's tried it out, let a girl know.
Yeah.
But like not
it's
visually.
true. It's true.
I'm
like
waiting
a
for
mammogram, but
the
less
comment.
twist. All right. The only other
Like
question
a
I have.
mammogram, but less squish.
We're getting a thumbs up from the audience here.
Yeah.
This is kind of an interesting question that I would have to sit here and think about myself.
Okay.
So this might take a while. We might have to sidebar a little bit. But is there a book that you wish another author wrote? Like you like the storyline so much, but the style of writing was no bueno. Like it had potential.
Better Run by Alina May.
Okay. And who would you? What other author would you have wrote? Oh my God, had written it? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Who do I think could have done a good job with that? Chantal Tessier.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what exactly, I guess, about the style of writing didn't click for you?
It was, I don't like really talking shit. It just, I wanted a little more depth to the writing,
Okay.
and it was like, I ran really far.
Just say it
I
seems
had
very
to get
surface
away.
level, like there was no oomph to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one of her earlier works, maybe?
I don't know. I arc read it.
Okay.
Or so I had an arc for book 2, which maybe was better hide, or maybe book 2 was better run. The first one was better hide. So I had to read. You read them. You didn't like it.
No.
Yeah. But then because I was doing the arc, I was like, oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. No, that one was not good. Not good.
There was also, and this isn't something like that. This is I've said this already. I am such a mood reader that if I am not in the headspace for the book, like it's just not going to hit and it doesn't make sense. Like Sadie Kincaid, I've read multiples of her books and I love them. I was reading one that I got as an arc also called Broken, and I was like, on paper, I should be obsessing over this story and panting over it. And like it had everything, but it just wasn't hitting for me. And I was like, I don't get it.
That's when you BRB it. I've BRB'd so many this year because I knew I was the same thing. I was like, I should love this for what it's about.
That's why I don't apply for arcs anymore for the most part.
I don't either.
And I have one right now that's an arc that I like need to finish, which is Fangs for Nothing that I just got the PR box for too. Yes. And I'm enjoying the book. I just need to make the time to read.
Okay, so we both have arcs that we need to get through.
Yeah. Yes.
Mine just happens to be Matt Didemann's, so I'm like, I don't have an excuse. Like, all right, that is our goal. Okay, so I feel like that went right. That went like pretty good, right?
Is that the end of the interview?
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Yeah,
I could probably end on something a little bit more fun.
I would end on something fun, but I would also ask a couple of non-bookish questions. Okay. Like if it's get to know, like it's like get to know.
Yeah. That was like the bookish things, and then I figure you chit chat a little bit afterwards, and it's like okay,
so
like what are your hobbies?
I say this all the time. So I really like Jay Shetty's podcast On Purpose, which is it is a health and wellness like self-help podcast, and I love it. I think he interviews a lot of people, and he's a really good interviewer and very engaging with stuff. But he has at the end of every podcast, he calls it the Fast Five, which are 5 questions. He's like answer them in 1 sentence to 1 word, just whatever comes to mind. And he has everyone do that. Like I love the idea of doing that and having like just a handful of questions that you're like, okay, I end every interview like this. What are your answers?
I'm gonna have to figure out what those 5 questions are.
I like when they're like random ones. Like like
does pineapple go on pizza?
Well, no, like for the Smashcast, so I make these Nicki stickies for them every week when they record, and then they're just like, here's some random questions. So it's literally just questions that pop into my head, but like I like dumb questions like, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Or like, what's your favorite
death row meal?
Yes.
I love that. That one I'm putting down because I do love it. Like asking them if they can twist it 360. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nicki, can you? I love the death row meal. What is what is your death row meal?
Yeah.
And you better not say chicken tendies and fries. Or your protein pancake.
Chicken tendies and brown gravy.
Oh my god. Got a little protein action.
Okay.
What?
I'm a child.
You know what? When last time you were down here, I mean, we went out on the boat and I got chicken tendies. Hold on, let me grab my dogs real quick. All right, I need, come on, inside. So so death row meal, I need a couple others to end on. At least, I feel like 3 to 5.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Fast, because I feel like the death row meal comment can also, like,
I mean, even though everything is bookish, I like asking, like, oh, what's your, like, comfort TV show? Or, like, what, like, things like that.
Okay, yeah. Comfort TV.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Or, like, what show could you rewatch? Or, like, what movie could you watch for the, like, I like if you could only do this for the rest of your life, which one would it be? What movie would you watch? What TV show would you watch? Like, things like that. What book would you read?
I say comfort show or movie. And then, hold on, you said something. Oh, if you could only have one of your favorite books while stranded on an island. Yeah, I like that one too. Shoot, what was the one I was gonna ask? Crap, I should have written this down. Oh, like are there any other hobbies that you have outside of reading? Like I want to, like, tell me something that you, did I write that down? No.
I don't know that I have other hobbies.
Well, you're so fucking busy. No.
Yeah. I mean, like, I like math. I like pivot tables in Excel. Like, I like spreadsheets.
You are a spreadsheet girl.
I mean, I like to play games. Like, I like doing game nights with friends. Although, now that they have kids, we don't really do that. I'm like, what else do I do? Listen, don't knock the pivot tables, okay? I love a good pivot. And that's not an innuendo. Well, maybe.
All right, I'm going to do, what is your go-to, either give me your go-to coffee order, You don't drink coffee, obviously. Or if you drink tea, or what's your go-to like cocktail beverage? Like the beverage of choice. I want like a bevy. Ross screaming pivot in my head. Yes,
Yeah,
I think that's a every like. What's your typical Starbucks order? Like, I feel like everybody
Right.
can answer that.
Like that. What's the last song you listened to? Or like, what do you listen to when you're at the gym?
If you go to the gym, not everybody goes to the gym.
Well, everyone should go to the gym. What you do at the gym is your prerogative, but everyone should be exercising.
Yeah. Last time I go to the gym, oh my god, it's been.
I mean, I only go tanning at this point, but that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, totally fine.
All right, we did well. Is D still in here? D, throw your hand up real quick.
Later.
I saw him back in. It looked like he was back. But if D's in here, I wanna run through these with him too, and then two are my like test cases. D's nuts, yeah. Spell his name right. I don't know if he's even still in here.
I don't know.
Zane, I don't know if you were probably in the live when he said that I spelled his name wrong on.
Wasn't it Zane who kept saying spell his name right?
Well, we were making fun of the whole issue with his
No, I know, but in the live when I was live,
he says it through everything.
Oh, okay.
That's the running joke now is Zane does that. But were you in the live when he accused me of spelling his name wrong on the package? Yeah, he apologized to me. It was not me. It was another package because I had receipts that I spelled it correctly.
Wait, no, I think that was on my live.
Yeah, my UPS did it right.
That was on my live when I was starting my consulting business.
I think so. Yeah, he had fully admitted it. I was like, where's my apology video? It would have been really funny if he actually did a video though. Suze, I don't know if you're on here.
That would be hilarious.
It's been a while now though. Okay, the dogs are out. Let me close the door again. Sorry.
No, you're good. What's everyone else reading now that we've talked about how we're not reading?
I was gonna say that's like the go-to question of. That's just how I say hi to. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't think he's in here. I'm gonna go with he's not.
No.
Oh man.
Or he's sitting there cackling to himself with a fly swatter.
Well, probably not yet. Or he's grabbing a drink. I don't know. Because he literally said, "Is that like you're drinking water?" And I was like, "For now," but he's gone. Reading the other house. Yeah. What else? Have they written? Because I feel like I know that name.
Alex E. Harrow? I don't know that name.
I have so many freaking books. I'm excited. My goal for 2026 is to get through physical books that I own. Like a chunk.
I told myself that I was going to have a goal this year of reading one physical book a month.
Yeah.
I have not done that.
You know what? It's next year's goal, maybe.
Yeah.
Or
that'll be on the vision board.
That might not be for you. Audiobooks. The Black Company by Glenn Cook. I'm reading Dune. Okay. Dominion of Blades 1 and 2. I have those. I need to read them. Secrets That Bind. Hold on. Secrets That Bind Us by Ruby M. Darling. Wait, I know that for some reason. Oh, Carl's Doomsday Scenario.
Okay.
Dennis Taylor books. Ray Porter is the GOAT as well. I love him.
Why do I know that name?
He is a narrator. He did Project Hail Mary. I probably talked about him all the fucking time.
I need to read that too. I need to read
because the movie comes out.
Yeah, I know, and I want to do that. I have the audio for that and Red Rising that I know I'm supposed to do.
I don't know if you're gonna like Red Rising, but it's
Yeah.
Wait, Scott, are you talking about Bob? All the Bob books? Or am I being a silly goose? Finished Valor and you're almost done with Jade Legacy. I need to finish. Malice is my other book. Malice and Operation Bounce House. Those are my 2 for the end of the year. I did not do a 10 for the end because I knew damn well I wasn't going to be reading 10 books.
You know what we can do? We can do like 10 for the end of like content ideas we have. Like here's 10 different things we're going to do.
Yep, we could do that.
Or we could do 10 book recs for the end.
Like recommendations, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
No, like here's 10 books that I liked this year that you should read.
Starling House. That's why I've seen that. Because I think I have that. I'm working on The Shadow of the Gods right now. I think I read that last month, Tyler. What are you thinking about? Oh my God, what do you think about it? Just a little blurb, because I read The Shadow of the Gods first, and then I was going to go into the second one, but Kate told me to read Malice. So I switched series, but I think I like his writing in Malice much more. Just throwing that out there.
Why?
Just because of the Norse terminology in The Shadow of the Gods, like I had to immersive read because I was listening to A Shadow of the Gods, and I was like, wait, what is he saying? So I had to like physically look at it too. I am physically reading Malice though right now. Very in depth, for sure. It's good. I think I might prefer Malice right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am listening. I am literally posting for the Smashcast now.
See, you're getting her done.
Mm-hmm.
Ambrita, I think Malice. Go Malice first. I read and then she disappeared books, or maybe it was called I don't know. Oh man, so the dogs have their water bowl sitting there. It's now gurgling because they've drank so much. It's like at the end, that perfect time where now it's like, ugh.
Are they in the room? Can't you just unplug it?
I can.
But you're not going to.
I'm not going to. Until it actually drives me nuts. Anyway. Yeah, Malice and Operation Bounce House. Those are my two. Okay. So now we have my interview outlined. I'm very happy with it. Did you answer the one book on an island question?
No.
What
was the question?
If you were stuck on an island and you only had one book, what would it be? Something that you could read over and over, basically, for the rest of your days.
Okay, so the direction my brain went was inappropriate.
Okay.
Do I just have a book, or do I have a book and a toy? Listen, I can't be held responsible for the things that come out of my mouth, okay?
Ooh, she's gonna be out here, depending on the island, you'll be making yourself a toy out of something. Oh my God, no, you don't have a toy.
Okay.
What then? You can make a toy through a fruit or something. I don't fucking know.
That doesn't seem hygienic.
Probably not. You're on an island. Like, what are you gonna do?
What book could I read over and over again? The entire toy box. That's a lot, bud. What could I read? I mean, one of my favorite books of all time, and cleaning supplies, that's important. One of my favorite books of all time is The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen.
Okay. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I do not know how I would answer that question, if I'm being honest.
Well, I think you need to think about it. I answered it.
I know.
Yours can be with or without toys. I'm so sorry.
Without toys. Trying to think what I wouldn't get sick of. I mean, The Great Gatsby, I've read a handful of times.
Mm-hmm.
Or Great Expectations. I don't know. I don't want to go classic, but I kind of feel like I should.
That's like one of your favorites, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Because I would want it to be a standalone. Because I would just feel like if you took like the first or like the last of a series, you'd just be jonesing for the rest of it, you know? So
yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Wow, we did great.
We did.
Wait, what was your comfort show or movie? Is it Supernatural or no?
Honestly, I love Supernatural, but no. My comfort show is Good Witch.
Okay, you have told me.
I was watching that tonight.
Aw, okay. Mine's Gilmore Girls for sure.
Ooh, I do love Gilmore Girls.
I can't tell you how many times I've watched it. It's actually ridiculous. Um, Wait, did you actually answer your death row meal, or were you joking about the chicken tenders with gravy?
Um, my actual death row meal would probably be, oh, Dee's here, would probably be pasta, butter, and a shit ton of Parmesan cheese.
I knew Parmesan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like and I used to eat a lot of pasta and I don't anymore because now I'm like I need to prioritize protein and everything. But if it was an actual death row meal and I was gone afterwards, then it doesn't really matter.
You just reminded me that I need to. Today's Friday. I need to do
It's time.
my thing.
Yeah. I
D,
know,
would you,
I'm trying to plan.
yeah. D, would you prefer to be interviewed right now or at a scheduled time of your choosing?
I think it's more fun if it's right now.
I know. I'm like, D, come on, jump on live so I can
Look
interview
at those
you.
roses.
I literally just interviewed Nicki. She did fabulously. For those of you that have not been here for the last, I don't know, hour, I am going to start a series because I'm trying to force myself to be on live more often, where I am going to interview other book talkers and kind of like a get to know me situation. So it's like introducing them to my audience and then, you know, all the things. Oh, Zane said it was lovely fun. Yay! Okay, D, are you like right now or do you want to do it later? Cuz you're gonna swap out and you're gonna be my next person literally right now. So you tell me.
Am I tagging out?
Later. So what we're gonna do is so Nicki will be here in like a week. I'm gonna set up. I don't know if I can do that right now or if I'm gonna wait till you get here as like part of our admin time. But I want to set up like a Google form, a Google. A Google Doc. No, not a Google Doc. Wait, let me look pretty. Jesus. What am I trying to say? A Google form that you can submit that I'll ask like a couple different questions and then we will set up a time. Like I want to get people like on the roster.
He goes, wait, let me look pretty. I said, do you care that I'm shoving food in my mouth and have zero makeup on?
I know, he's ridiculous. But I want to figure out like, I love the idea of a Friday night get to know me. It can be quick. It could be like, an hour long maybe, and then you're done, and then can go along with your night, I guess. Or if you're having a good time and you just keep chatting. One of these days I will convince Matthew Dinneman to join me live, and
yeah,
I'll get to interview him. Oh, I should probably change my music here. Yeah, I think that's the goal is to have like literally one a week. I think that would be so fun to be able to have 52 people that I'm interviewing. Like that's the goal.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be fun. While you're tattooing.
Yes. Okay. So she has reached out to me about doing that. So you're in Arizona, right? Mama Wolf has a tattoo shop. I think it's an all-female run tattoo shop I think it's in the Phoenix area, but correct me if I'm wrong. But it is in Arizona, and you guys, she had emailed me and said that they do like book events, have like I think a couple a month. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So new fundraiser. I need to be able to fly across the country and get tattooed. Oh my God, that would be so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is D? D did not answer.
No, he went to go get pretty.
Okay, well, yeah, so I think I'm going to try to line up 52 people. And maybe if there's more, I can do more than one a week. I mean, I really should be going live more often anyway. That's kind of the goal, so this will be so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to run through some of my people that I'm like, I would say closer with to get
Yeah.
like used to it, and then
Look,
just
I've had maybe 15 consult calls, but like I did a practice one with Randy first.
yeah, exactly. You just kind of want to get your spiel down a little bit, but I mean, obviously with this, like you're having a conversation.
Hmm.
Oh, they do every other
Exactly.
month. That, oh my God, that's
Okay, all right.
amazing.
I think I mixed up every other week. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's back.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh,
All right. Am I being
CJ's back
knocked out?
too. All right, let's swap out.
Okay.
It
This
was
is
lovely
fun.
having you, Nikki.
Yeah.
Thank you for popping on.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
All right.
People are
Mwah.
gonna be
Have
so sick of
fun.
us. It's gonna be great.
Okay,
Love
bye.
you.
Love you too.